All right, guys, another podcast for the week. And believe it or not, I wasn't planning on uploading a podcast this week. I recently got a new job and I was fairly busy last week. I worked 6 days last week. So, yeah, it was pretty overwhelming, but it wasn't the worst. And I feel well rested and I have some free time right now. So, I decided why not just put out a podcast? So it's going to be relatively quick. It's not going to be anything too specific, not going to be talking about life or anything like that. But the video that's coming out on Sunday is something that really means a lot to me. And it's something that's super, super important. And it's something that I find that many of us were trying to find, and that is the vision. Now, I've always been high on a vision. I've always any place that I work at, any new workplace that I'm at, the first thing I'll always ask is what's your vision? What's the vision? What's the vision? And I will always hear the vision. And once I feel like I've helped in achieving that vision and I feel like I've grown as much as I possibly can, then most times I will look to go somewhere else or just try to find a new experience because I'm a growth oriented person. I always want to grow, and with this new workplace, I will be there for a while because I do have student loans to pay, and I'm gonna be doing my videos on the side, and I'm gonna be doing photos on the side, Instagram, YouTube on the side. So I'm gonna be working out there for a while, so it's not gonna be anything specific. And this place is pretty growth oriented. There's a lot that's going on there, so I'm really excited to see what happens. It is within the e-commerce space, so it's still within the field, and I'm really happy. And we're doing a lot. I'm gonna be integrating my photos and video with it, but having that vision is so crucial. Like anytime I find that I don't know what I'm doing with my life, I just tend to go in this cocoon, which is my bed, and I just kind of fall into this depression, and I just feel like I'm not going anywhere with my life. And it's so important to have that vision because you know what you're working towards. It's hard to say because what are the odds of having that vision like clear and knowing what you want to do? The reality is, as we grow up, as the time goes, our visions may change. It may what I might want right now, what I might want tomorrow may change, and that is the reality of things, right? However, it's important to know what you want right now, and once you know what you want right now, figure out small steps. One thing that I find many people doing is I find that many people try to do everything all at once, and I was guilty of that with photography. When I was doing photography, I went to school for it. However, I neglected a lot of the courses in the school just so that I can figure out my own way and just really push myself as a photographer while I was in school. So I quit my job. I was doing photography full time. I was getting paid. I was doing all these different things. But there were so many skills that I could have learned had I just stayed in school. I just stayed at my job, and there's so many things I could have learned. And because of that, now I'm like I have the skills. However, those skills would have been way better acquired had I paid attention in a few classes and all these different things. Had I stayed patient and just really just stayed aligned with what I wanted to do. Now, with my vision, and I'll share my vision because you guys are spending the time to watch this video or listening to this podcast. So, the most I can do is share my vision and we can see where I am in the next 18 months. And I encourage you guys to have an 18-month goal, which is something that is actually taught in the 67 steps, which I haven't done in a while actually. So my vision is I want to be an amazing filmmaker. I don't just want to be a filmmaker. I want to be able to do everything in terms of filming, right? I want to be able to do ads. I want to be able to do cinematics. I want to be able to do vlogs. I want to be able to do some sports, whatever it takes, right? Like with my photography. With my photography, I'm relatively comfortable with almost everything. I'm comfortable with almost everything as long as I have the right gear, I have the right lights. I'm comfortable with everything. However, with video, I'm not there yet. I'm still, I'm doing these things. I have a vlog that's coming out, and I'm still not comfortable yet. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. It's a process. We're here to learn. We're here to figure out what we want to do. And with that, I'm going to keep learning. I'm going to keep exploring. I'm going to keep trying to achieve what I want to achieve. And yeah, so my vision is to learn as much as I can about video. I recently downloaded Premiere Pro, and because of that, I'm going to be just learning every single day. And yeah, it's gonna be a good learning curve, and because of that, it's just gonna really help me just expand in my knowledge. Sorry guys, just had to drink some water. Today I drank water, like I was drinking water normally, and then I don't know, it went to like a different area. I just felt like I was coughing so much, and I was like, wow, this is, it's like, it's weird. But anyways, that's beside the point. Let's get that background back. So yeah, my vision is I really want to become a really great filmmaker. I really want to expand on this skill that I have. I really want to start taking photos again. You know, I'm getting my driver's license, so I want to start traveling more. I wake up every morning for Fajr. So Fajr is then the morning prayer that Muslims do before sunrise. So it starts I think at 3:45 right now, 3:50 as of like today. And it's going up, and I'm thinking of maybe staying up after it. Normally I just sleep right after Fajr, the morning prayer, but I'm thinking of staying up right after and just maybe getting some things done and maybe going to sleep after I come back from work, which is maybe like 6:30 because now I live close to where I work and it's nice. It's a good environment. But yeah, it's something that I'm working on. So I do want to work on my video, my filmmaking. So the next 16 months until right now is until January 2020, I want to be really good. Like I don't have to be like amazing like Peter McKinnon or, you know, Maddie Hapoya or anything like that, or even Casey Neistat. But I do want to be good. I want to be the way I'm with photography right now. I'd like to be that way with video. I feel like I can achieve that. I'm consistent. I know what I want, and I know what it takes to get there. You know, you just need to watch a lot of tutorials. You need to do the work. You need to get it done. You need to start just filming a lot of different things, and that's what I've been doing lately. So I'm gonna be patient. I'm not forcing it. You know, I'm not gonna like even these vlogs or these one-on-ones. I'm gonna do the capacity that I can do. If I'm tired, you know, I won't force it. So yeah, that's the one vision I have for filmmaking. And I also want to travel, right? I want to save. I'm currently working to pay off my student loans, and then once I can pay off my student loans, I will save up a certain amount of money so I can go travel. You know, go back to Senegal for a few months, and then maybe go to Europe, maybe go to Asia, and then go to all the different spots. And because I'll have the skills of being a great filmmaker, I'll be able to document that and I'll be able to film that. And it's going to be, I want to offer something different. I want to show a different perspective. I'm really into documentary kind of filming. So that is something I'm leaning towards pretty heavily. So I'm going to be working on that. And every day it's going to be a process. And yeah, I'm going to be consistent with that. And I hope that I'll be able to achieve that. Now, with my photography, I want to start making it more professional. I want to start maybe selling prints, I want to start selling my work now. I feel like I'm at a point where I'm comfortable with my photos and I know what kind of photos I like to take. However, it wouldn't hurt to just have it on my website, you know, just have it as an option. People can buy it. And I think I'm going to do that right after this video. But have it as an option. You know, people can buy the prints if they want. They have that option. And there's a lot that I'm gonna have to do, but I feel like I'm really gonna be able to figure that out, and it's gonna be slowly but surely. And like I said, this video is, I guess it's for the viewer, just to it's an accountability thing, but it's also for myself as well, where I can see it. I told myself, okay, I want this, so let's achieve this, let's get it, let's do it. So yeah, I'm gonna figure that out, and we'll see what happens there. And another thing I want to do is be consistent with my Quran. Right now, I'm reading 2 pages a day. By the next 16 months, I want to be able to read at least 10 pages a day. That's my goal. 10 pages or one juz, which is 20 pages. 10 pages is the one I want in the next 16 months. I don't mean 10 pages. I don't mean just 10 pages. I want to be able to read 10 pages a day. Right now, I'm doing my best to read 2 pages a day. I'm working at that every day, 2 pages a day. First thing I do when I wake up, read 2 pages a day and get on with my day. That's what I do. And I hope I can achieve that. But I know how to achieve these goals. You have to do micro steps. It's all about figuring things out. And sometimes there's videos where I'm just like, man, these videos, they're not great. But I realize, okay, you know what? Be patient. You know, what didn't work out with this video? Last week I released a video, and maybe you guys didn't watch it. I believe it was, I forgot what the video was called, but I made a video last week. And when I was editing the video, I realized that I forgot to close the window. So there was a lot of noise from like cars and stuff like that, and it was disappointing. But then I realized, hey, you know what? You're still starting off. You don't have that many subscribers. You're not trying to entertain like a million subs. Like, you're doing it for yourself right now. And you should have this mindset when you blow up on YouTube or whatever thing. So that's something that I realized. I have to be content with what I have, and I have to use what I have to my utmost advantage. So that's something I'm currently working on as well. And yeah, I also want to read at least 30 minutes a day, and I'm working towards that. You know, I read almost every night now. And also my fitness, I want to be able to box. I want to be able to be confident with my boxing. Right now, I'm still learning how to box. I'm not the greatest, but I want to learn how to box, and that's something I'm working on. I want to also gain some weight, and you know, I'm gonna start hitting the gym again. And yeah, there's so many different things to do with my life, but that's my vision. I know what I want with my life. I've written this down. And I mean, the last thing I would say is I want to help the family business. I really want to help it thrive. I feel like now it's on me to really help it thrive, and I know that I can do the utmost with the skills that I have now to really benefit the company. So that is a few things that I wanted to do. But yeah, that's my vision. Now, I don't know what your vision is. Your vision may be different. And but I encourage you to find that vision. If you don't know what your vision is, do what you enjoy to do right now. Like, just do what you enjoy. Maybe work a job, save up some money, and save up for a rainy day or save up for an opportunity. If I was 20 years old right now and I didn't go to school or something like that, what I would have done was I probably had $2,000 saved before I moved out the first time. I would have probably bought a camera, like a cheap camera, taken some photos, made an Instagram page, study everything that I was currently studying, like just go on YouTube and study so many different things, learn how to filmmake, learn how to do videos, and just do what I'm doing right now. That's what I would have done. Like, I should have done this since I was 16. However, I wasn't ready for it, and because I wasn't clear on what I wanted. And believe it or not, this could change. This could change. Maybe after I travel, I come back. Maybe this is not what I want. Maybe I want something else. However, this is what I want right now, and I'm doing my utmost to work towards it. And there's nothing that will stop me except, you know, there's certain except, you know, physical, you know, emotional, like there's a lot of different things that will try to stop me. But as long as I'm healthy, and as long as my parents are happy with me, as long as my family's content with me, I'm still gonna go after this. You know, there's nothing wrong with going with what you want as long as it's morally right. You know, as long as it aligns with your ethics, with my religion, Islam. There's nothing wrong with what I'm doing, so I'm happy with that. So I'm gonna keep going after what I'm doing, and that's my vision. But like I said, guys, this is not a video to just say what my vision is. This is a vision. This is a video to just share with you guys what having a vision can really do for you. When you have a vision for something, you'll actually enjoy the process of it. Right now, I may not be the best at editing videos. I may not know how to use a Premiere Pro very well. However, if you asked me maybe 5 days ago about Premiere Pro, I could not tell you anything. I was so confused. I was so like lost, and I did not know anything. However, now when I'm on Premiere Pro, I'm more comfortable. I have a little more comfort. Like, I'm not great, like I'm not a master, but I'm more comfortable, and that's because I started. And as you keep moving forward, you're gonna keep getting better, and that's just how things work, right? So yeah, guys, have that vision. Have that vision. Um, know what you want to achieve, and yeah, I'm telling you guys that you'll see some surge. You'll see something come up in your life. You'll see just naturally you'll start to feel more motivated. You'll start to feel more driven. You'll start to want to achieve more. And it's not going to be for anybody. With this stuff, before when I was doing photography, the reason why I wanted to be a big photographer was because I wanted to show people that I can do it. I want to prove to people that I can do it. However, now, and I'm a human being, so I'm not perfect. Sometimes my morals, sometimes I will think, oh yeah, like people are looking at me. But now I'm doing my utmost to make sure that I'm just doing it for myself. I want to make great quality videos so I can express what I know of the world, my view of the world, how I believe the world is. One thing that, that is that when people see me, they ask me, "Oh, why don't you do comedy vlogs? Why don't you do funny vlogs?" And then I tell them, comedy and entertainment, I like it. It's something I like, but that's not me. I do like to laugh. I do like to joke around. I do like to do all these different things, and that's a part of me, but that's just a part of me. That's not the real me. When I'm alone, I think about I'll just turn that up. I think about different things. I think of how I can achieve my goals. I think about how I can help this person. I think about things that I did wrong. I'm very critical of myself. Last week, like I said, I got a new job, but I didn't leave my other job in the best way, and because of that, I feel bad. I don't feel bad because I feel like I feel like I left the job and I was like, okay, something could happen to me. No, I feel bad just as a human being. I feel like I didn't leave in the right way, and I feel like I have to apologize for that. Even though personally, I feel like leaving was the best decision I could have done at that time. The way I went about it was not the best. So, as a human being, I'm always trying to figure out what I can possibly do to achieve my goals, but I'm also trying to figure out what other people can do to achieve their goals. One of my good friends today, he told me that he was not going to make videos. And I asked him why. And then, he said that one of his videos was not the best video. He was going through it, it didn't work. One thing to know if you're trying to start something, anything, is the first couple of things that you do it's never gonna work. There's always gonna be some kind of failures. But those failures are gonna build you up to where you wanna be in life. And because of that, as a result, you're gonna find more doors that are gonna open. With this thing, when I first ever started making videos, I had a Nikon D3100. And for those who don't know it, it's a very basic camera. There's no, like right now, there's a screen I'm looking at right now that I can look at just to see if the quality's good. But this quality of this camera is way, way better than the camera that I had before. If you guys don't believe it, look at my first videos. My first videos, they were okay. They were great. They were good. And then there's my other channel where I had my other one where I just used the webcam. I didn't know anything about cameras. I didn't know anything. I made that back in 2015. I don't have those videos up, but maybe I will leave them up just so that people can see them. I use a Logitech C920. I believe that was what it was. And because of that, it was just like you're just learning so many different things. And don't expect things to be perfect. Like, don't expect things to be amazing right off the bat. You might have something that will come off great and it'll be one of your most cherished things. I've had some photos that I highly, highly love. And then I have some photos that I'm just like, eh. But the thing is that, like, it's about fine-tuning yourself, fine-tuning your work, really trying to figure out how you can improve as a human being and just really trying to grow and try to achieve whatever goals you're trying to achieve. I've been learning a lot this year. This year's been a quiet year. It hasn't been my most like hustle year, but it's definitely been my most consistent year. It's been a year where I've been flowing. Things have been flowing relatively nicely, and alhamdulillah, it's been one of the surprisingly one of the best years of my life. It's last year was definitely the most, I guess, eye-opening year. It was a year where I realized, okay, well, before that year, I was like, there's like this life is like I'm always gonna be broke. Like I'm never gonna grow an audience through my craft. I'm never gonna be able to do anything. Last year was a hint that hey, you know what? If you work hard enough, you'll get to where you want to be, and that there is some good in this world. There's opportunity, right? Opportunity for those who make it and those who take it. This year was more of a, okay, you know what? You realize that, but you went too fast. You need to slow down and be consistent. So that's what I've been doing. I've been making videos once a week. I obviously I took a break during Ramadan, but I've been making videos once a week, and every single video, I feel like the quality has been upped a little bit. Sometimes it may be a little bit down. Sometimes I may feel like it's a little bit stale, and sometimes I feel like the views are not there, and sometimes I feel like maybe I'm not cut out for this. But one thing that I'm realizing now is you're not making these videos for everybody. This is for people who are kind of in the same wavelength, people who want to achieve their goals, but they also want to stay within their morals as well. So I don't know if you guys heard that, was a motorcycle, but I left the window closed too. But anyways, I guess in conclusion to this, because I don't want this to be a long podcast, go after whatever you want, go after your goals, achieve whatever you want to achieve. However, take it slow. Don't force it. Don't try to do everything all at once, and just keep practicing. Keep trying to perfect in your craft. Just keep trying to do whatever you can do. You know, with photography, I really want to get back into it. Obviously, I live in a city in Vancouver, and there's not much to do anymore, right? So I need to go traveling, right? However, there's so many different spots I can go to, and that's why I'm gonna start to learn how to drive. Hopefully, by the end of the year, I'll have my full license. I'll be able to drive different places and just really take advantage of that. However, it's one step at a time. It's figuring out what your vision is. Once you know what your vision is, you can really just fine tune whatever you want to fine tune, and you can go after what you want. So that is the video for today. Thanks for watching, guys. If you went all the way to the end of this podcast, comment visions, hashtag visions, and let me know what your vision is. You don't have to share your vision. If you don't want to share it with me, you can send me a DM and just tell me what your vision is. But like I said, know what your vision is and go after it, and just keep moving, keep going forward. Don't stop just like that because you're feeling discouraged. If you're feeling discouraged, okay, maybe take a little break, but don't forget about it. That's what I did with YouTube. I forgot about it and I didn't do it. Had I gone through with it more, I would be more in a better, I guess I would be more experienced. However, everything happens in due time. So keep that in mind, guys. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll talk to you guys in a future vid. Peace.